Hello and welcome to my blog. My name is Chukwuemeka Ekeowa. Wow, that's an ambitious title. The secret to successful teaching. It's not a magic bullet, but I guess the secret can be found in my last blog, which used the four-letter word care, C-A-R-E, care. Demonstrate to a child, to a pupil, that you care for them, and you'll be amazed the results you get. You'll be amazed how much they work. You'll be amazed how inspired they will be to achieve. In my previous blog, I've mentioned that one of the things that established teachers recognize is that there is more to teaching than teaching ancient Egyptians in history, or the location of Siberia in geography, or the periodic table in chemistry. There is something about building rapport. To build that rapport means demonstrating to a child that you care about them. That's not really what's in the teaching manual's handbook on how to be the best teacher. That's not what you are necessarily taught in teacher training schools. But that certainly is the winning formula. The question is, what does caring look like? How do you really care? Are you expected to be a social worker? But no. If you think in your own lives what made you feel happy, what motivates you to do things, then similarly, what it shows is that you got to get to know the pupil, to know what's important to that child, to know what matters to that child, in order to provide for those needs, to make them feel cared for. That's why you find many established teachers, those who are comfortable in their job, know that to get to know a child, to show to a child that you know them, you need to know their name. It's amazing, isn't it? Simply calling a child by their name makes the child feel like, oh, you care about me. You actually care enough to want to know who I am, to call me by my name, instead of saying, hey, you there, or what are you doing? It's, hey, Jason. That simple stops, brings attention, and then you speak to them like a human being. Think to yourself, if somebody said to you, hey, you there, you may even ignore it. But if they call you by name, Samuel, Ahmed, Janet, the simple, subtle things of using people's names is a sign of care. Now, one of the things I will be doing is going through my books and discussing the chapters in the books and examining how it is possible, practical steps, how it's possible to demonstrate care, how to build that rapport, that relationship with pupils. That is the magic bullet, the C-A-R-E, four-letter word. Not maths, not history, not biology, not physics, not PE. C-A-R-E. I will share with you how a London diocesan board was able to turn a whole school around in performance through showing care. I will share with you how Eagle Solutions, a company that provides management for meals, etc. at schools, supported the head teacher to turn the school around. Imagine using school meals to turn a school around, to improve the school, providing a need beyond just the academic subject. Don't get me wrong, these subjects are very important, but you need to understand the underlying factor within schools that make schools for children, for the pupils to feel safe, to feel comfortable, to feel cared for, to feel, it's a good environment, conducive environment to study and learn in. Of course, naturally, there are different levels of care. Every child is different. So what works for one child may not necessarily work for the other, i.e. in terms of the level of effort you have to put in to get a child to perform. Because every child comes with a different, don't really use word baggage, but different issues that needs to be addressed. And it is in demonstrating this care that you find the solutions to unlock the child's ability to learn very well, to unlock your ability to enjoy teaching as a career. It is genuinely a good career. It is one that I would advocate for. It is one that I'm in. It's my profession. And it's one over the years, over a decade now, I've found that when you go just beyond teaching your subject or subjects, as the case with primary schools, and get to the level of the child, the individual, and the child begins to identify that you're doing this for them, wow, the job becomes amazing, rewarding. And sometimes even for those, my colleagues out there that are sometimes buried under layers of administrative work, I'm sure you yourself recall the times when things go really well, you feel to yourself, you know, it was really worth it. And usually this is at the end of the year when, you know, all the work is done and the kids are thanking you for all your efforts, etc., how you helped them, how you supported them. So please, those of you considering going to teaching, it's fabulous. You have amazing skills you want to bring into the teaching profession to help the students. But you got to remember one thing. Beyond your knowledge, one thing that's very important to kids, it's not, in fact, it is not how clever you are that's important. It's how clever you make children feel that's important. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy my next vlog. Take care. Bye-bye.